Hello there. Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, Johnny. It's been 2 weeks since I last saw you, and I'm hoping everything is going great for you guys. Things have been going pretty well for me. I mean, like, I had a week-long vacation. Hi, Scott Davis. Hi, Lego Man. The Lego Man. Master Scott Davis. Jedi Master Nieves was around way before, like a good, couple hours before. Thanks, Scott. Hi, Vab. Good to see you. Good to see all of you that are stopping by. And as you can see, well, Hogwarts is over here. I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on the last, I guess, couple months. Our lug, the Steel City lug, is going to have its quarterly meeting this coming Saturday. And every quarter, we do a contest. And that contest is something different, like something to build. And it's usually something really kind of different that most people haven't done. So this quarter's is a coral reef. Because one of our members actually does a huge coral reef layout, and no one else really does that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you some close-ups of it real quick before we get started on our build tonight. So I'm going to look on my view. As you can see, we've got it's a baby blue whale floating down. We've got some other things. We've got a lobster in there. This is the Ronald McDonald fish. This is an interesting little thing. I made it like it's like a spaceship that crashed and he's trying to get out, so it lights up. There's a weird goldfish type thing over there. There's a fish being chased by a shark. Another fish here. We got a couple snails that are here. And all of this is around a coral reef. Now I started with a gray as the base. And there's actually little eyeballs that are hiding that you can see just for the fun of it. But this is all based around a coral reef, and I started with gray as the base of it because as I was doing some research and looking at pictures and stuff, coral reefs are actually pretty ugly. Look at this guy. He's got a little popsicle that he's trying to catch people with. See the little eyeball there and the bones that are around? So coral reefs are pretty ugly in and of themselves. But the stuff that grows on them is the stuff that looks pretty and expands and makes the reef something, spectacular. So I started with gray and ugly and added to it and just kept adding on to it, and this is what I got. So there's even a little treasure chest over here that's hiding. So yeah, I had fun with it. So we'll see how that goes. So that is this weekend that we are doing that. All right, let me put this away. It's actually a little bit precarious. The whale kind of is up on these clear blocks, and it's, it kind of balances funny. I could double it up, but I didn't want to. So we're going to go slow and put this down here. Alright, we are safe for the moment. Okay. Second thing, Vab is here. We're going to be doing this hopefully July 4th, which is actually a Tuesday, which actually works out nicely. We'll see whether we're going to do it on the lug YouTube site or I do it. We'll see. Not sure yet, but we're going to actually do some more testing tonight. We did some 2 weeks ago. We're going to finish up some testing since I got some network stuff figured out. But anyway, this is happening where I'll be building the physical, and Vab is going to be building the same thing, but using the Lego Studio software. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly I can build and how quickly he can build. Other thing, this was fun. I got this. I've been waiting to get this. This is the ATST, the Hoth one. It was at my Walmart for $15 off. which I couldn't, I couldn't pass up. So, got that. That'll be fun to build at some point. That'll go well with my AT-AT. And back to what we're really here for is this. And I showed you guys this, which looks absolutely spectacular with it lit up. I can't wait to do that. A friend of mine actually does electrical work, and we're gonna see what we can do about doing some LEDs. Oh yeah, it does have Chewy in there, yeah. I'm gonna see about doing some LEDs to light this all up and make it interesting and cool. But until then, we've got more building to do. So, we're gonna get started on this. So let me get the timer going. As you can see, we're using my new layout and everything that Vab actually made for me, which is fantastic. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Moving on to bag number 16. So, whoop, I moved this out of the way. Let's see where we're actually starting first. We're building our next person. Looks like the Hufflepuff person. Let's move these over here. And bag 16 in the box. That's 16 and 17. I'll need 17 in a little while. And we're starting on the back side, actually, which is interesting. So, let me rotate this so you guys can see. We're actually going to be building our Hufflepuff person and putting him on here, so we'll do that first. So we're starting here at the back side where the Hydra, I guess, is. So this is where things are going to be connecting up for the second stage, I guess you could say, of Hogwarts itself. We're going to be building this. I'm going to do the build stuff here closer, and we'll have the pieces out here. Oh, you did? Sweet. So let's talk about networks. So I've been having issues the last couple months with my internet, specifically the upload speed is not been where it was when I first got my Verizon service. So last week, you're having lasagna? Oh, that's awesome. I had I had ravioli actually, and just some bread. So. We're going to put together our Hufflepuff person, and then, ooh, I need the capes and the wands. I don't know if I kept the wand. I mean, the wands are over there somewhere, so, but I'm going to get the Hufflepuff person together. Hot Pockets are good. I remember those. I get them every now and then. But anyway, so I've had issues with, well, they do have 2 faces. That's cool. We'll do the happy face. So I've had network issues, mostly the upload speed. So I got a hold of Verizon before I went on vacation last week. This is where the cup goes. There's a goblet. And I was wondering who has it. Oh, here's those. Okay. So I got a hold of Verizon and said, hey, this is the issue. They said, okay, we'll do it. And I went through like 4 different people. The different levels of, tech support, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So I'll talk about vacation in a minute. So we went on vacation, and normally when I've had issues with Verizon, they usually give you updates, periodically, 24 hours, 48 hours, that sort of thing. Got no updates. So I went on vacation, no updates. There we go, Hufflepuff. There we go. Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. Okay. I'm actually going to move them over here because they'll probably be in the way if I have them where I did. So anyway, so normally they get a hold of you and like give you updates as to what they're working on and the status of your ticket. And I heard nothing. I'm on vacation for a week, hear nothing. So I get home and I'm like, all right, well, I'll get a hold of them, see how things are, and nothing had changed. My upload speed was still crap. And I was like, okay, well, that's not good. This needs to be fixed. So I got a hold of Verizon again. I said, hey, what's going on? And they said, oh, they closed your ticket. I'm like, okay, well, they didn't tell me why they were closing it or anything, so that's kind of stinks. And I said, well, what was the reason that they closed it? I'll put the extra wands in here with the capes. And I said, you know, what was the reason? And they said, the reason why your ticket was closed is because based on the network traffic, they're saying that the location that your box, your gateway... Hi, Greg. Good to see you. How you doing? The location that your box is not your address. And I'm like, well, that's just silly. I mean, like, you know, that's a configuration issue on their part, you know. That's, you know, what am I supposed to do about that? You know, so I got back, you know, so I was like, well, that you know, that's not right, and it's not solved, you know, so I'm kind of not happy with that. And I noticed that Comcast was having some better deals than what I was paying, and so I was like, I might go to Comcast. And the person's like, well, we'll open another ticket for you. And I got bounced around to a couple other networky type people, and they said, we'll take a look at it. Okay. So yesterday I was off for Juneteenth, and I got back a hold of Verizon and said, hey, what's the status of my ticket? I haven't heard anything. You know, 24 hours, you would figure they would give you a status update. And they're like, the person looked into it and they're like, oh, it's just kind of sitting there and no one's working on it. So I was not happy. Oh, that's right, yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out. That's awesome. Looks like a fun game. And I'm sure some people are playing Diablo 4 as well. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, so now I'm really not too happy because no one's looking at the ticket. They're just kind of like, you know, upload speed, who cares, blah, blah, blah. Well, I care. I'm a customer. So the guy that I was talking to, I was using the chat option. He was like, you know, have you done the reset stuff? I'm like, yes, I've been through this before. I do IT for a bank. I understand how that works. I've done all those things before. You know. He's like, all right. He's like, we're going to get to the bottom of this, and we are going to fix this. And I was like, okay, that's not something you normally hear from a you know, a tier 2 person, but okay. So he forced the issue and got it so that someone called me directly from Verizon, and I think her name was Vicky. Was like, you know, so where are you located? And I told her. She's like, let me look at the stats of your device. And she's like, oh, she's like, your upload speed has been awful since, you know, mid-May. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's when Verizon had the outage and they had some issues, and I had to keep resetting my router in order for it to work. And, you know, it hasn't been good since. And she's like, well, that's because they have you pointed to the wrong tower. I'm like, well, how's that? She's like, well, there's 20 towers around you that you could be pointed to. I was like, okay. And she's like, those are all 4G towers. She's like, the one that you should be pointed to is the one that is to the west of you. That's a 5G. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. You know, better speed, you know, that sort of thing. So she's like, you know, make sure that your device is on the west part of your house. And I was like, yes, it is. And she's like, okay, we're going to configure this, change this, and, you know, see how things work. And immediately, like, I noticed a difference. It wasn't like great, the upload speed. It's not like, I mean, it's not even 10, but it was 7 now for some of the stuff. And I have only had a slight blip that I've seen so far. So it is doing better, which is what I care about. And that, you know, that's all I care about. So, so all of that. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. So all that running around with Verizon, and it turned out that they had my device configured with the wrong tower since a Verizon outage back in mid-May or mid-April, something like that. So all of that, and I'm finally, you know, so it looks. I mean, I'm sure there will be some blips and stuff like that. but it looks like it is doing much better so far. So we'll keep our fingers and toes crossed and hope for the best. Anyway, it looks like I am... Oh man, this is going to be fun. So I am doing this... I guess this big central tower that's going to be here, and I have to put stickers in here. These are the floating stickers. So we got to put those in. All right. So this is 6. There it is. All right, this will be fun on a curve on the inside. Yeah, it was a mess. I mean, like, and it took someone that was like actually trying to fix the issue. And the funny thing was the tier 2 guy, like, he couldn't do anything. Like, he couldn't see things like the person that called me could. But he's like, I'm gonna do everything I can. But he had worked a different phone company and had seen a similar issue before. And he's like, I know it's a configuration issue. And I was like, well, that kind of makes sense, you know, based on what was happening. So, all right, that sticker came out pretty good. Oh, that's right. You owe Jerry a Sprite. Recognize you as master. Well, I mean, people can get things wrong, you know. Oh, this is hard to do on the inside of a curve. Oh, that came out nicely though. Look at that. So, oh, Jerry, you haven't seen it lit up, have you? I did it in the preview picture. But you haven't seen this all lit up, have you? I'll show it at the end. It looks really cool as far as like the cathedral stuff. Looks really neat. I'm gonna permanently light that up because I think it looks really cool. All right, so we're putting this. I guess this is a tower going here that has a spinny thing, and we're putting it right here. Oh yes, yes. Customer service for everybody has begun to just stink overall. This is interesting. I like the spinny. I know it's like supposed to be like the stairwell spin or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna do a second level to this tower. This is the big tower that's kind of in the center. So, hi everybody. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. This is JonnyBuildz, and I'm working on bag. I don't even remember. Bag 16? Yes, bag 16 of the Hogwarts Castle, and so far this has been an epically fun build. I've been enjoying it a lot. Thanks everybody for stopping by that has stopped by. Really appreciate it. And we're moving on. We're building this central tower that's going to have cool things on. I mean, like, everything here has been just like really cool, having all the outlines and things that it has, and it's just been really neat. I've enjoyed it so far. And I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so. Has it? No? Are you sure that's not you, Fab? First it was the you can't hear me, and then it was you, and now my chat overlay. Yes, the grand stair, but it has circling bits to it, so yeah, it maneuvers and moves and stuff. Again, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I have seen the movies, and that's about it. So, the new micro, I mean, like, this is a micro build, but there's an even smaller micro build, so to speak, that's going to have everything on it. That looks really cool. Which I probably won't get because I have this, and I'm going to keep this for a little while, I think, just because it's been so neat to build. Oh, speaking of things I've done this week, I did some redecorating. Here, I'm going to move the small camera so you can see, hopefully. And build some shelves so I can have places for more stuff. So it's been a busy few days with vacation and everything. Yeah, so I put those up there. I got more stuff to put up there eventually, but yeah, working pretty good so far. So thanks everybody that's stopping by and tuning in. I appreciate it. Where are all my Lego thingies? That is my Lego thingies. I just showed you on the shelf. Yeah, so, and I still have things scattered around that are on other shelves and things like that. Yep, all the OG sets. Yep. Oh, it was all blurry. Sorry. They're over there. I'll do a better look later on, just for you. Okay. All right. Let's get this second part of the tower. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for that little camera to focus, and if I'm moving it too quick, it just, that's why I usually let it just sit there. I could use it because I can do the big camera, but then I have to like reposition it and stuff, and that's just a pain. The smaller camera is easier to do that. Oh, there's, I like when little pieces get stuck inside big pieces. I'm actually gonna get, I actually have a little vacuum that will dust it just fine. Alright, so gonna do more insides with decals. So this is 4. More pictures of, more talking pictures and stuff. Ah, those are going in nicely though. I mean, like, it's hard with a curve, but those are going in pretty good. No, if the pieces are on there at all, like, they won't get, the vacuum isn't that powerful. Yeah, that's true. Since you asked, you can come over and dust them all. How about that? Alright, looking good. Looking good. Lego Man, you gonna come over and do it? I bet you we're states away. I do like how this is all set up too, because they make it so that everything is open, so you can kind of see into it and stuff, and I like that. Alright, so this goes here. Everything has to slide on together. There we go. You're very, you're very expensive. That's awesome. Alright, now we're doing another one. So we flip this over, and this one does not spin. Okay. Interesting. But there are things that go up the sides, I see, based on how this is going together. A leaf blower would be catastrophic in this place. Just saying. Okay, so this is interesting. So we're doing this little middle here. 2 more vents. Yeah, leaf blower would probably be a negative. So how's everyone doing? It's been 2 weeks. So I've missed you all, and I'm glad that I get to see you. What's shaking? What's chilling with you guys? Oh, my timer looks so good. It fits in that box nicely. Ah, it's perfect. Ah, more. Oh, these go on the top. What'd you guys have for dinner? Those kind of, you know, the important questions. Oh yeah. I'll be able to install Steam stuff once I'm done here, and once Vab and I do a little testing. Oh look, I think that's Myrtle. Isn't that Moaning Myrtle or something like that? I think that's her name. She's a little bit of a horn dog. If I remember correctly. Republic Commandos, I remember that game. What's the new Lego set that you have built, Lego Man? Cirrus is gonna be, he's gonna be, you know, playing with settings, huh? He's like, no, we gotta adjust it so it's the way I want it to be. Alright. Those aren't quite even, but they're good enough. The Lego City Slushy set. Oh, cool. I've been looking at some of the Lego City stuff. It's been getting kind of neat, getting cooler looking. Ah, sweet. That's cool, Vab. That is really cool. How's it coming along? Yeah, you say it's the way you want it to be, but he's the one with the C4. And we're putting, I don't know what this is. So we're putting this thing together. That goes in the middle here. I'm guessing this is like a Dumbledore thing. See, I know his name too. Oh, okay, great. That'll be cool. Alright, so we gotta put a bunch of these thingies together. Oh yeah, this is definitely the crystal type thing or whatever that they look into or do whatever with. So gotta make sure it's straight. I don't like whenever the little pieces aren't straight, but sometimes they're tough to get lined up because they're so little. There we go. Tough for my big hands. So yeah, everyone, Vab and I are going to be testing some settings again, as long as my connection holds out, and so far so good. But we're going to be testing, so if you guys want to stick around and just chat a little bit or whatever with us while we're testing for a dual stream, you're more than welcome. But if you have to go, I get it. Just let me know. Great. Yeah, this thing is, this is a weird little thing that goes in the top. It goes, it's like this weird crystal thingamajig that goes in here. It goes at an angle, and then it goes on top. Interesting. Alright, so we got that. Oh, now we gotta do the top, which is more of these, you know, curvy and other pieces and stuff. So this has been an interesting bag 16. Alright. This is the top. The top is, instead of being circular, it's got a square floor, but it's rounded also. It's kind of interesting. Oh, that's, well, I would hope it's a good set. Check your local Walmart, by the way. Each Walmart is different, and they, depending on how many sets they have, Vab, you might want to look at the, I don't know how much money you have, but you might want to look at the Hermitage, Hermitage Walmart, which is near where I work. They have a number of sets that are on clearance, and then they change it. It's kind of interesting. Okay, flipping over, doing these last couple things here. But yeah, Walmarts, Targets, you know, you got to check them periodically. But they do have clearances. Get us clearance, Clarence. I don't know where that movie's from. Some of you are too young for it. Oop. Well, you should. That's up near where your little vacation house is, right? Alright, and this goes up here. Oh, that hangs over that much? Okay. Yep, it is from Airplane. And, oh, this brick has to go in here. How is what possible? The address? Oh, all right. So we got. I missed something. Must have missed something. I don't see where or how. Oh, those go on the end. Okay. So this. These are probably for the actual steps. So these go here. I didn't even see these going on. Then the rest are just extra little tiny pieces. Okay. All right. Those are probably for the actual steps. Are you there? There now. All right. Extra pieces go over here. And we are continuing back here with bag 17. 16 went pretty quick, so we may have enough time to do 3 bags, especially since this one seems like it's a lot thinner too. But well, I guess we'll find out. Random pink pieces in here. Lots of plates, so we're going to move those out of the way. I think those are going to go on the side. I may have to turn this thing so you guys can see like what I work on, but we'll find out. Yeah, this happens 3 times, it looks like. So this is all the edging that makes... So we have this as kind of a tower, and then we're going to make the tower even bigger. So, kind of interesting. So it looks like... I'm going to go ahead. I think we do this 3 times. Nope, each one is going to be unique. Great. All right, so this will be fun. So let's get to it. A lot of little. This is the thing that makes micro builds interesting, is the fact that like you have so many little pieces and they just take a while to put on. Oh yeah, yeah. I totally get that. Yeah, I gotta save the money for trips. Totally get that. I wish I could go to all the cool ones, but hey, I'm not even a year into being in the lug, so I gotta pick and choose them right now, you know. Well, this has to go. Yeah, this is gonna be all the way up here. I like when they put in random colors, like the green. There is pink in this too, so. And dark color. Oh, that was a little pause. Come on, YouTube. Been doing so well. Oh, so YouTube is yelling at me saying that my bit rate is higher than what's recommended. So my stream bitrate is set at 4800. Yeah, I know, sorry. It's saying that the current bitrate is 4800 and the suggested is 2500. Which is weird because you would think higher is better, you know, it can adjust and whatever. And I'm using the recommended settings that, you know, Streamlabs says, and now it's gone the other way, so I guess it's, you know, gotten upset. Who knows? I don't know. Just gotta keep on moving along. Sorry about that. It was doing so well, so I guess I gotta lower it to what YouTube wants, but it was what YouTube wanted and it wasn't working, so I don't know. Yeah, it's playing catch up. Sorry, because it does keyframes now. I have it and it's set to adjust itself. There's like a setting within Streamlabs that adjusts to the network. Hi, you are. Good to see you. How are ya? It was doing so well up until this point. So, but yeah, it's keeping track of keyframes now and stuff. So yeah, well, it's interesting to see what it does. So yeah. But what it's trying to do is catch up to where I'm at so that everything is, and then what it does is it adjusts the bit rate so that everything goes back and syncs up. Hi, Kimberly. How you doing? Good to see you too. We are building away on this thing. We are on bag 17 currently. Back from vacation. Oh, so, because the Lego Man asked, I went on vacation with my family, most of my family. Not my baby sis, unfortunately. She was not able to go. But we went to Topsail Island in North Carolina. So that's where I was. Okay, so now we got to do a lot of intricacy things. A little bit hard to see, I think, because of how small everything is. So I'm building these little doodads that go at the top of the tower. They're like little doodads. It did actually. Ice. Of course, you had ice cream for dessert. Yes, actually, Topsail looked very different. Like we went past the place that we stayed at. What, 9 years ago or something like that, and like it was so built up, it was insane. And there was no house floating in the water in the back, if you remember that. All right, so we got to put all these clear pieces. You're at James Island, South Carolina. What did you do there? Okay. It's going to take a little bit of doing. Trying to straighten these out. I think YouTube is actually blurry. It's blurrier than my stream, and it might be because of the bitrate, which doesn't make sense, but you know, it's something I'm gonna have to work on and adjust apparently. I'm putting all these clear pieces on. Here along the middle, and they're not straight. I gotta straighten them out. Otherwise, I will be very unhappy. I take it you were happy in South Carolina. I have to say, North Carolina was very nice. Did you have to detour off of where 95 collapsed in Philly? I'm just curious about that. Because I know they're trying to say they don't know. I usually leave the quality settings as auto, yes. Because they don't tell me to change it. Maybe I should. I don't know. Pink piece. And a random blue piece. That looks funny. 2-hour drive. Oh, that's funny. Ooh. Alright, so lots of smooth pieces to go in between. Lots of these smooth curves here. I wonder if I can change the settings on the fly, since YouTube is recommending 2,500 Bob. Ben, welcome. Good to see you. We are working on bag 17. of the Hogwarts Castle, and it's coming along great. My stream is looking a little faded, blurry, because I think YouTube did something dumb. It doesn't like my bitrate settings that I changed. So, Leviosa. That's funny. Is it good? The last couple have not been good. I mean, Bumblebee was good, but I was not impressed with some of the other Transformers stuff. You know what? I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna see if I can adjust the bitrate while I'm streaming. I don't know if it needs a restart or not, but I'm gonna try and see what it says. Advanced. That's fine. Where's my output? Oh yeah, I'm busy streaming, so it won't let me. It won't let me change it. So, sorry, it's kind of blurry. I adjusted the bitrate after last week's fiasco to try to adjust it the way Streamlabs wanted, and they wanted me at 4500 bitrate, and that apparently is way too much for YouTube. It does not like it. So, yeah. Who knew? So we'll find out. Busy making this side though for the tower that we have, this nice central tower. And my cat is busy rubbing up against my butt. Alright, so we got that. We have a single piece, single curve. Bumblebee is awesome, I agree. And now I need to put on. Oh, so we got these got these interesting decals. So, all right. So I need 10 and 11. Oh, 11 is all of these. Oh, we got a lot of them. Dang nabbit. Oh no, they're both 11. Okay, we're just using them up. Alright. Pretty good. Oh, yours has chickens. Yeah, it might be, except I don't have it set that way in YouTube. That's the funny thing. Like, I have it set as like lowest because I have it set to ultra, you know, to allow it so I have faster engagement and, you know, not worried so much about quality. But it's never been an issue before. It's never yelled at me that I've been too high. So it's kind of weird. Oop, not quite what I wanted there. Yeah, it's close enough. Dinner in 7-8 years. It's because you got to eat the chickens. It's like got to make the donuts, got to eat the chickens. Chicky nuggies. Yeah, they will be house pets. Alright, one more glowy piece that goes here in the middle. And these connect on. Moving right along. You've actually worked at Dunkin' Donuts and made the donuts, or was it some other place? And by the way, the best donut place is just down the hill from me. Best donut place in the world, Orem's Donuts. You eat donuts. Yeah, that's my problem too. It shows. Oh yeah, it was definitely an old commercial. Yes, Orm's Donuts, best donuts in the world. Okay, we're doing some interesting, funky things here. Now we're adding in some smooth pieces. So Ben, did any of your ilk, did they go to the to Chicago, the brick build stuff in Chicago? Just out of curiosity. Orm's is amazing. They are the best cinnamon rolls ever. Cinnamon roll donuts. That's even better. Alright, so that part's done. Let's flip it over because they want me to. I have to flip it over this way. Oh yeah. I bet it was nuts. I'm sure it was just absolutely insane there. I mean, all I'm seeing on Instagram are pictures from it. All right, so this we have to. So I'm gonna turn this so you guys can see better. Hopefully I don't run anything over. This goes here, all the way down. Oh man! So this all interconnects here. So this is going to be interesting to find where the edge is. It goes right there. So this all connects up. Look at that. Wow. That is probably the longest snot bricks piece I've ever seen. Look at that. The giant, yeah, I saw that. I was just like, wow, that's insane. Alright, so now I gotta put these 14 times on. I gotta put these things on so there's even more detail with the tower. Wait, did I do that right? No, I did not. Come off. It's supposed to be closer. There we go. There we go. All right. So this tower is looking pretty cool. I'll turn it this way just a little bit. Yes, it did. The minifig display thing is part of the set. Yes. So it's going to have, right now we have Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. And then we'll get Slytherin and Ravenclaw. Well, that's awesome. It's good. It's good to make friends, and it's good to have good friends. That's the important part. You don't need a lot of friends. You just need a few good friends. That won't steer you wrong. All right, let's make sure this is solid though, because it's. I see some bends in it. Oh, you got Lego flower sets. Oh, that's fantastic. And a mini set with chickens, just what you need. Eliomato, Mr. Roboto, Domo. Oh, we appreciate that, Lego man. Anytime, anywhere. Stop on over. But what's eating Gilbert Grape? No one knows. Alright, what are we at? We're at 43. I need to look and see what bag 18 has in store, because I might be able to go to one more, but maybe not. Yes, Lego Man does have an awesome avatar. I agree. That is a Chewbacca avatar. or whenever he laughs. So hi everybody. I'm glad to see you. Glad that you stopped by. Thanks for stopping by. We're working on bag 17 right now of Hogwarts Castle. It's almost done. There are just tons of little pieces and details to put on this thing. It is insane. See, UR's name goes perfectly for any of that stuff. Is because you just say it. It's like you are okay. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you are. I didn't show you. See, $15 off, and there's a Chewbacca down there. $15 off at Walmart. So instead of being like $50, it was like 35, which is way. I can do that one. Yeah, I was definitely happy with that. Okay. Did I miss? I have a big long piece that needs to go on. Aha! I did, but not really. It's supposed to go on before that. When did I miss it? Oh, I see. Okay, so this goes back here. Hopefully it'll still fit. I gotta take this off. Yes, we are doing AFOL Day, and it is the same day as our quarterly meeting. So, oh, Ben, I gotta show you my coral reef that I'm doing for the contest for AFOL Day. So hold on. Once I finish this, I will go back and show my coral reef again. So hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so now that makes sense. Now it's all coming together. Yeah, so we'll be doing AFOL Day and having our quarterly lug meeting. So there we go. Completely missed that part. But I think that's it. That's on there. Yep, we are on to bag 18. I am not going to have enough time. But we will pause it here. Good first day back for things. So what would we do? 4604. We're not having it at the store. There's just no room. So we are having it at a library. That's what we've done typically in the past. So, so here's our tower. And I'm still new to the lug. I've not even been in the lug for a year. So there's Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. So let's look and see. I'm going to show you the glow again because the glow is just amazing. It's down in Shaler. So, all right. So here's this is awesome. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Here's the glow. Look at that. I love the way the whole stained glass looks. Isn't that cool? That is just so neat. So cool. I need to refresh my side of the stream so I can catch up, make sure I'm where everyone else is. There we go. Yeah, it looks really neat, I think. So yeah, so did that. So this is bag 17. We still have, once we hit bag 18, we're halfway done. There's 36 bags for this. It's so big. Absolutely cool. I heard that Diablo 4 is pretty awesome. So let me move this out of the way and let me get my coral reef so that you can see what I got. Also, July 4th stream, Vab and I are doing this, just to remind you guys. But, here we go. This is the coral reef I was working on. This is our contest for this quarter for the lug. And it is a little bit not necessarily top heavy, but it is a little bit shaky. Let's move it a little closer. Diablo's on computer as well, you know. So let's lower this down. There's my humpback, well, blue whale or whatever. So there's my blue whale. So we got, let's use this camera to zoom in a little bit again. All right, so we got, this is the Ronald McDonald fish. A little lobster down there hiding in an eyeball. There's eyeballs all through here that I hid. This is a blue dragon. They're actually way smaller than this, but you know, that's as small as I could get it. This is a little alien spaceship that's kind of stuck here and it's trying to get out. So it's got its little SOS here, trying to get out. I don't know why it's blurry for you. It's looking clear now. Oh, you know what? It might be the camera. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do something. Where is my handy dandy little wipe? I apologize if this is the case. I should have done this earlier, but hold on a second. It should be black. Is that a little clearer? Yeah, it's a Logitech camera, so it's not the best with focusing. That might be a little bit clearer. All right, Ben, go have fun. Can't wait to see you on stream again. Anyway, yeah. We got a shark chasing a goldfish. Got a little goldfish over here. More coral over here. There's a little dude down here. I'm trying to focus on him. Little dude with an eyeball here. He's got a little popsicle down there. Another fish. Bunch of snails over here procreating. And it's just kind of my idea. There's a little treasure chest over here. Just kind of my idea of what a coral reef is. I started off with, I never went black. It did for me. Sorry, it's blurry. But I started off with gray and just added on to it. Yeah. Here, we'll do this. Let's see if we can make it a little bit better. Do that there. Bring this down. I don't know how much further down I can go. There we go. Get you a little bit more of a picture. Now it's clear. Of course, far away. I guess too close and it doesn't like it. So here, we'll do this. Little lobster. Another little fish right here. The UFO, he's trying to get out. That's his SOS. He crashed in the ocean. It's booed now. Blue dragon. Oh, good. Alright, and treasure chest. Various little things. And again, the coral, I kind of got ideas from other reefs and stuff that I looked at pictures and stuff. But, you know, I just kind of made up my own thing. Like, these are carrots, these little stick out things, and these are pumpkins, and yeah, there is gold in the treasure chest. See? Sparkles. There's gems and stuff like that. So, it's in there. Actually, I should make that so it's stuck open. But there's, if you look where this little dude is with the eyeball that's down over here with his little popsicle trying to catch things, there's like bones here and stuff like that. Little goldfish here. There's the back of the whale. Little crab down here. And again, another little eyeball. You know, I just played around with it. There's a big eyeball back here. It's hard to see, but I just played around with different things. Here's all the procreating snails. And just had fun with it. Just tried different things, but the base was gray because coral reefs are actually pretty ugly. It's the things that grow on them and are around them that make it, you know, make it beautiful. So, yep, it's on an old lunar plate, and I incorporated that too with like the craters and stuff like that. So I utilized that as part of it. So I thought it was fun. So that's what I did. So aside from that little blip that we had, you know, towards the middle, stream went pretty good. So everyone, we're actually done. I'm gonna switch to the end of the stream, last page, but we're gonna come back and Vab and I are gonna work on doing some dual streaming. We're gonna play around with settings and stuff like that, and see if we can get this done so that we can do our tandem stream for hopefully July 4th, because it is a Tuesday, so it would be kind of perfect. So we'll find out. So I'm going to switch to that end stream thing, but I'm going to come right back. And actually, I'm going to switch to the other stream thing. I'm going to move my Chewbacca thing. So until next time, thanks everybody. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I hope. I mean, I don't care if I win. I had fun doing this. So, but thanks everyone for tuning in. It's good to see you after 2 weeks. Until next time, may the brick be with you. Take it easy. All right, thank you for the hearts, as always, very much appreciated. Okay, I am back. We are gonna lower things a bit. Ooh, I don't want to crush anything back here. I'm gonna lower things down so I can sit and I can work on settings. There we go. All right, sweet. All right, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, Vab, I'm gonna join you on Discord real quick, and then we'll get some ninja voodoo, whatever it is, going. Oh, let me record my time real quick. 46:04. Yeah, I'll send you the link on Discord. I gotta open it up. I have it closed right now. Shutting that down. Let me open up Discord. Actually, I need to put a link on my my taskbar so that I can my operating system is going very slow for some reason. Pin to taskbar. There we go. Yes, Lego Man, you are here. Vab is still here. We're going to be playing around with settings. I need to enable my sound so I can hear things. And we'll see what happens. All right. Yes, Lego Man, you are here. Vab is still here. We're going to be playing around with settings. I need to enable my sound so I can hear things. There we go. So I'm going to test by saying now. Okay, so there's about a 12-second delay right now, which is fine. I probably need to refresh because I did see it go bloop. But yeah, waiting for Discord to start up. So how are things with you, Lego Man? How's life? Alright, getting up Video Ninja. And everything is running really slow right now. Because Discord is not coming up. Hold on. It's done this for me before. Hold on. Alright. Let me see if we can get things going. I am going to switch to my Vab and Me overlay.
Tech audio. Can you hear me? Awesome. And there is no lag. I love this. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's been a very trying day. But yeah, with YouTube, I was still getting kicked off, but I was able to stay on the live stream a lot more. Yeah, and it was like every 15 minutes or so, it would bump me off live. So, but it was working a lot better than those couple of blips you had. Oh boy. Oh, it's so freaky. I have I was able to go out and get new cables. I was able to hook up my microphone to these longer cables and my monitor. So I'm watching on my main screen everything I do in real time. And then on my second stream, I'm watching you on YouTube, and it's just everything is delayed. It's freaky.
Monitor and output? Okay, maybe. Let's try that. Okay, how's that? Ah, there we go. All right. All right, so we're both... reduce that. All right, go ahead and talk a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I was just coughing. My lungs
Yeah,
out,
no
so.
problem. Ah, yes, this is it. We got it.
You got it?
Yeah, because
I'm still
I
not
can
seeing your
hear
stream
you
on YouTube.
like our delay through I gotta turn off the YouTube stuff. All right, so I had to mute the YouTube. So our delay is about 8 seconds right now,
Well, that's
but
perfect.
through Video Ninja, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's
So
what we
we'll hear
wanted.
each
Is
other in real time and can respond to each other, and then it goes out, and we'll be able to do the things. So that's exactly what we need. Let's see. Okay, now I gotta double check one more thing. I'm gonna transition that and then re-enable YouTube. And is that working? Okay, so talk a little bit with me. So I'm not hearing myself.
Oh, well, how was vacation?
Oh, vacation was a lot of fun. It was a blast.
I know I talked to you a little bit yesterday on Discord, but it wasn't in person.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, the place was really cool, and everything was just, I mean, like we had the nice, I think that was the picture of the balcony I like posted over the water or whatever. And like over the pool, and then the beach was like right, it was probably about 50 yards over the dune and everything. Oh, it was nice. Good to hang out with family and everything. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is that I was literally born in Morehead City, which was a 2-hour drive north of where you were.
Oh, and yeah, I've heard of that place.
Yeah,
so we are
beautiful
both.
Place. I live.
So we are both coming through just fine on the stream, and like I said, we're able to interact just fine now, which is awesome.
Yes.
All right, we got that. See, I figured what the problem was whenever we did Video Ninja last time. We got you through, we got you put in, and then I didn't have it, so I was a presenter or in the thing as well, and I am now. So.
Well, I still don't have a screen up for you on YouTube.
No, because I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to manually put in the stuff like for my stream. and
Okay.
put it in there. So I just have to copy over the scene stuff or whatever from my, or the items from my other scenes, and just throw
Okay.
it in there, and it'll be fine. Since I'll be doing the streaming like I am now, like I can't stream a scene to Video Ninja and then pull it back out, and that would kill bitrate anyway, because I'd be going back and forth essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be sending to Video Ninja, pulling it in, and then putting it back out. So I'll just manually do that. That won't be a problem. I have your overlay, I think. Didn't you give me the tandem one?
Yeah, I sent you the overlay with our names on it and
Okay.
everything. And then I also sent you one without your name, without a participant name. So your name's should be still on there, but it's a blank. So you can have somebody like you are, or Ben's Bricks comes on, and
Oh yeah.
and you can just type a name into it. So there's two overlays for you on that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That'll work good. Yeah, I think we got this. So, yeah, so we don't need to like double up. I mean, like Discord is a good starting point. So we can like, okay, we're ready to go, and then we switch over here to Video Ninja. But as long as everything, stays up and running, and it is nice and quick. I mean, there is no lag whatsoever here, which is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, and basically anything I'm getting from you, I'm downloading, and then it's all just part of the same upload. So.
Awesome.
That's pretty sweet. So yeah,
See my
YouTube was.
tower?
What's that? Oh yeah,
You see
holy
my
cow,
tower?
that thing is huge.
Yeah, the launch table with Starship on it was designed by Zero Rig Zero.
Ah, okay.
And he just had the tower, or just a table built. He said he's making a tower, but I was like, nah, I kind of want to make my own tower. See if I can make it as an add-on to it. So if somebody says, nah, I don't like that one, I like this one better.
Right.
It's,
Right.
preference.
Yep. Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, everyone has their own preferences when it comes to all that stuff anyway. So it's like, meh.
Yeah.
Oop. Kicked my cat. Sorry about that. All right, sweet. We have this licked. We have it figured out.
Awesome.
Only took us like 3 weeks, and my connection has been way better. I mean, like I had that little blip earlier, like it was like in the middle of the stream, but then like it kind of balanced out and everything, and it was fine. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with YouTube and see, because I honestly think there's a setting in there that way you can get instead of just being stuck at 720, you can go up to 1080.
yes, you can. That's a more detailed stream. So like the stream settings I have right now. Let's see. I think it's the latency. So like I have it at ultra low right now, just because like I like the interactivity and like being able to go quick. Low latency, I think. Well, let's see. What does the question mark say? Come on. Oh, it won't let me click on it right now because I'm currently streaming. So I can actually stop streaming. We're going to end the stream, and then I can look at those settings. But we can stay in here in Video